and just thought I'd record a quick video. Since the last one, I decided that with that lacy hexagon stitch that I did, I'd try it in as the round version, and not being lazy and getting one of the bigger looms out, as in the ones with the gaps, from my original set, specifically 31 peg, because it's the smaller of the two odd numbers. Got that in the 41. I decided, hopefully this kind of shows up, it's not easy because the pattern, as I said, do the round version, and it just has that repeating pattern over and over. Now, you'll notice the middle is rather pulled in tightly at one side, and that's because dumb me didn't cast it off properly. You're supposed to help, keep it loose. Even if you're using purl stitches initially as you're starting to cast off, when you have the two stitches on one peg, you're still supposed to knit over. I didn't do that. I purled. So one side is rather compact when it's not supposed to be. So pretty much didn't go well, but apart from that, pattern seems to go not too bad. So I just tried, do it again. This time with the UK round looms. Now, since my stepfather and I put in all the pink pegs, there are no odd number looms. As opposed to having a 31 and a 41, there's a 62 and 82 respectively. So I decided, how about I attempt, as opposed to each individual peg being a stitch, do 2 pegs per stitch. So it'll be 1 red, 1 pink, stitch 1. 1 red and a pink, stitch 2, etc. So I tried that again in the round, obviously, and it kind of came out worse. I don't even know if this is getting picked up, as itself, let alone the pattern. So, yeah, scraggly mess. But hey, at least I managed to get the pattern going, even if it is basically near impossible to see. Makes a good hair bubble though. Literally, since I made it, I had it in my hair. I also thought, well, let's see how well that pattern goes with the different knitters, of which I only had one with an odd number peg. Well, I do have 2 with odd number pegs, but the 3 I quickly learnt just by looking at it. I was like, nah. The 5, yeah, that goes fine. And again, it'd be awkward to see, but there's a thicker end on the pink, and that was using the exact same as those other 2, where you're supposed to do the slip 1 and then the figure 8, yada yada, or slip 2, figure 8 and all that. So it has nice, you can sort of see the patterning, but not great. And then I thought, how about I do a slip 1 figure 8 like you start off each row. Just do that throughout. Regardless, if you were to do a flat panel. Wrong. It just came out as a standard thin eye cord. So, yeah, that didn't work. So I think for that one, just stick with flat panels and round looms. Also, if I want to do the, multiple pegs at once for one stitch, try and keep tabs on what's going on with the pegs. Because sometimes when it came to putting the wool around, they didn't properly go around the pegs. So that's why there's so many gaps at places, and I don't just mean as in the pattern. Also, the other thing I want to show you is this morning I got my order that I purchased on Sunday. Knit UK, obviously, like in that company. And if you notice, the carrier bag is Union Jack flag. Yeah, UK. And that's because, as denoted on the sticker, they were like plugging the whole fact that Prince Charles became our new king on the, was it 6th? I think it was the 6th. Yeah, Sunday the 6th, so, you know, a couple of weeks back. And in the bag, not only do we have, you know, the actual purchase, again, it's sort of commemorate the coronation of King Charles III of UK, Northern Ireland, blah blah blah. There's these, one of them's got 2 Union Jacks, the other one's 2 crowns, they're awkward to see. 2 crowns on the front, Union Jacks on the back. They're labels, like you'd see on clothes. So I suppose you're supposed, you know, you can sew them on something. I'm not going to show the rest of the stuff from that back, but it's the usuals, you know, invoice, etc. That was really the only gift in terms of that. But as per usual, because it was a Knit UK order, there is actually, you know, associated with the contents, there is another gift. So let's open this box that I'm near on wrecking. I've only opened it a few times, I'm near on wrecking it already. And take out the contents, aka the bag with the stuff in. Now this is the Knit UK Embellished Kit, as it was called. You could either get these as a 2-for-1 or 2 separate items. I obviously went for the 2. Make it easier, and it was cheaper. First off, there's a 20 peg flower loom. You can make flowers, maybe even pom-poms if you want, although I think you tend to use specialised things for that. But yeah, it's got the standard anchor peg on the front, and then you got your pegs that you do the flower pattern on, which is the, you know, go opposite all the time as you're going around it. Fun fact, I haven't done flower patterns like this since I first attempted loom knitting in primary 5, which is 10 years old. So yeah, there's that. Also came with a double-sided spool loom. That one is 5, that one is 8, and they have a sort of floral kind of, the way it's shaped like flowers. You got the usual hook for doing all your stitches, plastic tapestry needle, cool, 5mm crochet hook if you decide to use a chain stitch. I don't use that, I suck at trying to use it. Move these out of the way a minute. The plastic straw for, you know, trying to keep the tension even. Can't use that. Struggle with it. Free gift. In this case, you got the couple of extra pegs in case needed. Free gift is 2 stitch markers. There's the usual instructions, and the kit also came with a 16-gram ball of acrylic and a small sample of orange acrylic. So that's what that was. Anyway, that's all I have to show. It's getting late here. My stepdad's just returned home from the shop. I better go help him. And speak to you next time.